Just look around you. No, not that way.
Soggy fries on the food, what am I supposed to do? Pay the money for all this just so I can stare at it. All your reeks and Hershey pies, poisoning my goddamn mind. Flaming spooky bathroom walls, deals living in the stall. You see it here all the time.
I am Crush Pink, and behind the camera is Isabella. And I have, for all of you, sugar, spice, and everything nice.
Thank you so much.
What is Jaden get?
Nothing.
Who's the perfect little girl?
You're my perfect little girl.
Do you guys want to show the camera your items?
This is a card. It's got a little face in it.
That's some black pepper right here, yo.
These were the ingredients to create the perfect little girl, but Professor Utonium accidentally added an extra ingredient to the collection. Chemical X!
Yeah, Chemical X.
And I just saw you guys play at
The Underworld.
Philly.
The Underworld in Philly. Which is a cool spot, by the way. Very cool spot. Very cool spot. I'm sorry.
Now, before we begin, could you each say who you are and what you do in the band?
I'm Scott. I play the drums.
I'm JC, I play the bass.
I'm Adam. I sing.
And I'm Jaden. I play the guitar.
First question, what is your favorite color?
Green.
White.
Black.
Purple.
So, you'll have put out quite a bit of music, releasing a full-length LP on vinyl. If a new listener were to just discover your band, what would be, should be the first song they listen to, and why?
That's a very interesting question. I would probably say Raid. That's probably our most popular tune. I think it's the easiest to get into Chemical X too, if you haven't heard us before. But yeah, I would definitely say Raid personally.
My opinion, I'll go for Hard for Cash just because I feel it's a song about, it's like, you know, struggling to like make it like with money wise. So I feel like it's like something that we all struggle with nowadays. So it's like if you really want to get into it, listen to that. You're like, oh, these guys talk about like the daily basis. It's not the average band that talks about a bunch of drugs and talks about, you know, a bunch of money. It's like the exact opposite. Just more keeping it more real with you guys, you know.
I would say Raid just because that's the big one and that's the one people move to, and I think it captures the essence of what we're doing real well.
I would say Thieves because we wrote that song. We were like 16. I'm 20, almost 24 now. So
Same thing with Raid. We were real young when we wrote that, so that's why it's fucking special, man. Can I swear?
it's just Thieves is something that, I mean, I relate to heavily. I think we all kind of relate to it heavily. I don't know if anybody out there has sticky fingers, but it just reminds me of being at that point in my life. And when I go up there and I play it, if I could have told myself back then what I'm doing now, I would have shit my pants. So I'd say Thieves. And that's it.
Now, you are all granted 3 wishes by a mischievous genie. What do you wish for?
I wish for, oh man, I look like a bad person because I don't know. I don't want to wish for things for myself. I want to wish for good things for other people, but my 3 wishes are just world peace. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
Super strength, super speed, and like super durability.
3 wishes, keeping it realistic. Free rent. Free groceries, just because I want to live a simple life. No free killing. I don't care about that. Yeah, wait. And the cure of cancer. Not even joking with that one. I mean it.
No free healthcare. We're not commies. No free healthcare.
That's crazy. Okay, whatever. Next one.
Oh, it's my turn. I definitely, my first wish would be that I would be able to do what I'm doing now with my bandmates. For as long as I can do it, because I love what we do. I love what I do. I would wish also, my second wish would be like for a Zildjian symbol sponsorship. That'd be cool. Yeah. And then, I don't know, my third wish would be maybe to, what's a cool venue that we could maybe play one day? Oh yeah, we'll just say Madison Square Garden. That'd be cool to be able to rip it up there with Chem-X.
Who is the smartest person you know?
Probably, I'd probably say, my mom's pretty smart. She always gives me guidance, I love you, Mom.
Oh, he's a personal friend of mine. He's a big mentor in my life. I have two people. Oh, actually, just one person his name is Hobson Gracie Jr. And this guy is one of the most wisest guys I ever know. He's helped me a lot through life, and like, I feel he's one of those guys that you can just ask a question regarding anything out of pocket, and he'll just have like the perfect answer for you, you know? So it's just like, a lot of reading, and it's also just a lot of life experiences that teach you that. So for me, Hobson Gracie Jr., that's his name. My friend right there.
Probably my mom, because she gives me all the right answers.
Hey, listen, I choked on the last question, but I will say I got 3 answers: my parents, my brother, and my girlfriend, because they're always steering me out of shit that I can't get out of myself. So there you go. I'm not the brightest, but with these guys, I feel pretty smart.
We're all real dumb. Village idiots over here. Village idiots.
Do you have good or bad luck?
Bad. Always. It's okay, though. What are you going to do about it?
If it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all.
Depends how I feel about myself today. Like if I'm really not, I'm being honest. It's just like, you know what? What I believe is I believe your own words are like really powerful, and like they attract a lot. So like when I talk good about myself, think good about myself, is like I feel good things happen. And if the opposite, if I'm having a bad day, I feel it's like bad stuff just keep happening. So I feel it's all in the mind, But I'll say good luck for me.
Hi, ladies. Wait, what was the question?
Do you have good or bad luck?
Oh, I would definitely say recently in the past couple of months, there's definitely been good luck, for myself and I think for the band as well. We've been making great, we got some great traction, and I mean, of course, sometimes life happens, but that's just life. So I'd say good luck, Hopefully I don't want to jinx myself.
You've all been whipping up cakes to celebrate your band's recent milestones. What is the official Chemical X cake recipe?
It would probably be, oh God, who is it? It's the Betty Crocker cake mix, and all you have to do is add eggs and butter, and that's it. And but they come out really good. I mean, we decorate them ourselves, We have a good time doing it. Definitely the Betty Crocker cake mix, either the strawberry one or the vanilla one. But the strawberry with the green icing doesn't look as good as you think it would. But you can't see it because we don't cut into it for the pictures, so.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah. I'm usually never there when they make it. I usually get there like a little later, and I'm like, oh, it's made. So if anything, I'll just cut it up.
He poses.
He don't help.
Speaking of milestones, you guys have grown pretty rapidly. What are some unexpected things you have encountered in your rise in fame?
All right, well, we're not famous. We're just, another band that's trying to do, that's trying to, I guess you'd say, like, make it, like we're trying to, but we've definitely been seeing, some good growth in the past couple of months alone. I mean, I don't know. It's just we've been doing a lot of social media, that stuff, playing around, of course. We went on 2 tours. We're about to tour the Midwest next month in November. And we're getting out of New Jersey. We're trying to do it, and I think that's a major part in why we've grown. Not crazy numbers or anything, but I would say we've grown, It's all about getting out there,
What surprised me the most in these last, how much people connect to our music. I didn't realize how many people were going to connect, how many people wore our merch, listen to our songs. It's like, it's good because it's like, wow, I'm sure that these guys feel it too. It's like, oh, that's my work. And people are appreciating it, not to sound too big, but it's nice to see like a large amount of people that appreciate what you do, and I feel this is all we got. It's just we either make this work or we make it work. So it's like I feel we're on the right path so far, but that just the people that can connect with us, and like they're our family at the end of the day. So like we're all there together. So that I would say that's it, just the growth.
The craziest thing, it'll always be the craziest thing, getting recognized at work, because like it's just weird because I'm at work and it's funny. It's real cool.
I'm sorry. I would say the craziest thing is, When I say we're an independent band, I mean we are genuinely an independent band. There's no one booking the shows for us. I mean, we have one person who helps us out, our buddy Tim, who lives here in Philly. He printed all our records. That was probably one of the most unexpected things for me, getting our music out on vinyl. That's like every kid who plays music, I think that's like their dream. I mean, if you sit around and you have a parent who has a record collection and you have a couple of records in your house, you look at them and it's just, what if, you know? And he approached us. He asked us if we wanted to make some records, and I kind of jumped at the chance. So either the records or the tours, because we're booking the tours by ourselves too. We're not waiting around for anybody to help us out. I mean, what's the point in waiting? You might wait yourself too long. You might stretch yourself out. Just do it by yourself. It's a lot more fun that way. So definitely the records or the tours.
In the spirit of Halloween, would you rather be resurrected as a skeleton within the skeleton army or a zombie within the zombie legion?
That's a good one. I feel like I would like to be a skeleton, because if you get resurrected as a skeleton, I don't think you would feel any pain, no? You're just walking bones. I know people that look like that, but not really.
Any comments on joining the skeleton army then?
The skeleton army, like Minecraft?
Hypothetical skeleton army.
I would join the skeleton army, depending on what they were fighting for.
I'll join the skeleton army regardless of what they're fighting for.
Skeleton army, you know, just bones, not flesh. Just like it seems a lot easier to survive and not really get destroyed, you know.
All right, repeat the question quick.
Would you rather join the skeleton army or the zombie legion if you were to be resurrected?
Probably the zombie legion. I like zombies. I think they're cool. So.
Now, the audience is dying to know, what is the last photo on your camera roll?
The last photo on my camera roll is probably like a photo from our show tonight, because I recorded the whole set, so sometimes I take accidental photos, if I'm going to be honest. So, yeah, probably just a photo of me behind the drums or something.
Would you like to show us?
Sure, I could show you. Here, I don't think it's going to be like a photo. Oh, actually, so the last actual photo I has, we're planning a tour of the United States for next year. I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah. So I don't want to spoil too much. It's still very in the planning stages, but we're definitely trying to, you know. Sorry, they got excited over there. Anyways, yeah, we're going on tour next year. Anyways, yeah.
It's funny. I feel bad, but I was sitting down. I was sitting down at the merch table, and I was just looking at Scotty's hair. It was just his hair. So I was just like, oh, whoa. So I took a picture of it, and I sent it to the group chat, and everybody saved it. So this is our last. This is our last picture over here.
It's the same thing on mine. It's the same thing on mine.
It's the same, like, last thing we got. That's what I got. I don't know if Jaden has anything else.
It's not as funny. The last picture on my camera roll is a picture of me and my girlfriend from the Halloween show last night. We were Herman and Lily Munster. So, yeah, it's not that funny, but, you know, you asked. I don't want to lie.
After being in a couple music videos, do you feel you're more handsome on screen or in person?
Probably not on screen, but probably not in person either. I don't know. It's tough to maybe look nice when you're slamming on your instruments, you know. all musicians probably relate, but yeah, it doesn't matter how we look, you know, as long as we're as long as I'm bashing the drums rather. So, you know.
I think you look perfect on the drums, Scott.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Am I allowed to curse? I think we already cursed.
Yes.
I am not fucking photogenic or screen. I'm nothing. Like, every time I look at a picture or video for myself, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? So I'm like, oh, maybe in person is better, but like, it's also like I'm on stage, they're sweating, you know, jumping around, making the ugliest faces. So it's just like, I don't know which one to pick. But I think I like the videos just because they're funny. So I'm like, you get to see a little more. It's not just us like putting this presence on stage. It's just like actually just us. I mean, most of the videos we have is just us goofing around, you know, just doing shit that we do every day. So I'll take the screen for that reason only.
I'm ugly all the time, so yeah.
I don't think I'm photogenic either. So when you're real expressive, when you play like we are, it's really hard to find a picture that you like, because when you're double chinning or when you're like looking up at the sky and you look like you're dissociating. So I would say in person, because if you see us in person and not through a picture or a video, you're kind of getting the full experience. You know what I mean? So, but if you want to look at us, that's up to you. I hope you listen to the music instead.
In the song Hard for Cash, y'all sing about the woes of lacking money. But if the band were to win $1 million, what would you all spend that on?
If we won $1 million, I'd buy a bigger truck. Probably a new guitar.
A better car and a bunch of comic books.
What kind of comic books?
I like them all.
Have you checked out Absolute Batman recently?
I have. I like it a lot. It's really awesome. I like what they did with Alfred.
So I can use the money for whatever.
That is correct.
Chemical eggs related, I definitely wanna. I would get like, I have like my dream gear that's like in the 5,000s. But everybody, you know. So I would. There's a bass. It's a blue jeans model. It's a 5-string that I would get.
Any comments on the bass?
I like the bass. I think it's beautiful. He always says it.
I always say it. I've been wanting it for years. I would get some amps, and I think I'll take notes because the Descendants did this. I would just like push to like build a big studio where we could literally have everything. Just that way we don't ever have to go to another, recording studio. We could just record our own music. Just literally have everything right there. And at a personal level, I guess, really just kind of just make sure my rent is good, my daily life is good. I don't really want anything expensive of that sort.
I would probably pay for an actual manager for our band. So it's not just us doing it, you know. It would be cool to have the help. But, I guess get a house, a car, cool car, all that good stuff, and some cool drum stuff as well, I guess. So,
Now, you guys are constantly on the move. Recently, or soon to be covering both the Midwest and East Coast. Any chance you'll be touring some more Southern or West Coast spots soon?
There's a big chance. Things are still up in the air right now, but we are definitely going to get out to the West Coast, next year, 2025. We're going to release our first full-length, all-original debut LP. Sorry.
There was a raccoon. It was the size of Utah. Fucking.
We're going. We have like 3 shows in Texas booked right now for May of 25. We're going to Texas, and I don't want to spoil the whole thing for everybody. We're going everywhere. Well, holy shit! There's another raccoon. We're going everywhere. We're going to the South. We're going to the West Coast. We're going up to the Great North, and everywhere in between. So if you're listening to this, we'll see you soon.
Trying to hit every continent, man. Every continent, everywhere.
Yeah, no, we're touring our 3rd time this year. And then we have the next upcoming tour on Middle East. So that's 4 tours like already in the book that we're kind of just like, wow, that's crazy. But we're gonna keep touring, not just the South and the Midwest. We're gonna keep doing every single state that we could get to.
Other countries eventually as well.
Get ready, Canada.
Shows for Canada, Mexico, dream maybe Tokyo. Well, it's all works, but we'll get there soon. It's little by little.
First, we're doing the country. That's what's the most important. The most realistic. We're going all across the country, and we'll be out there for about a month and a week. So next year, keep your eyes peeled.
Within the countless towns and cities you've all been in, I'm curious, which scene has shown you all the most love?
That's a good question. I mean, I would definitely say we recently, we went on an East Coast tour in August to September of this year. So only about a month and a half, 2 months ago. And we played Richmond, Virginia twice for the first time. We played on, if I recall, a Tuesday and a Thursday. And we played to great crowds. The scene was great. We played with great bands. Some off the head I could think of are Rat Fight and Rubber Dagger. It was just a great scene, and we're going to be back there in November at Bandito's Lounge on November 24th. So if anyone's from the area, and sees this, make sure to catch the show.
Every state, everywhere we've been to, they've always been great with us. I don't think there's a single state that never showed us love, support, respect. But I obviously got to go with Jersey, if it weren't for Jersey and the love that they give us, every time, it's we wouldn't be as big as we are. But Jersey, I'm gonna stick to Jersey. I love Jersey. You know, as much as we joke about it, they help us get to where we are. You know, if it weren't for them, we wouldn't be here. So Jersey.
I love Jersey and I love Connecticut. Those are my two favorite spots to hit up. We're always fucking treated well there. I always love those places. I mean, I live in New Jersey, but if it wasn't New Jersey, it would be Connecticut.
Philly showed us a lot of love tonight. Richmond, Virginia showed us a lot of love. Connecticut always shows us a lot of love. New York always shows us a lot of love. Anywhere in Jersey, besides like the Jersey Shore. But and other than that, we have a good time everywhere we go. But thank you, Philly, for tonight. That was real good.
We love Philly. We love Philly.
Who do you like more, Johnny Ramone, Henry Rollins, or me?
Johnny Ramone is my personal guitar hero, but I like you too. So that's my answer.
Won't let that get to my head.
I like Henry Rollins a lot, but you're real swell too.
But thank you.
I like you.
Thank you.
I'm not too keen on any of the options, I'll be honest with you. I'm kidding. It's just a joke. Come on. We like to have fun.
Do you all like this interview?
I think it's great. You know, like my bandmate said, we don't get interviewed that often, so it's very, very much of a treat, I would say.
Exactly. Like you read my mind. He said exactly what I was gonna say. So yes, I like this interview a lot. I appreciate it.
I love this interview.
You're asking real thought-provoking questions, so it's wonderful. You know, it's real good. I like it. It's wonderful.
Wonderful.
Final question. Why? Why do you keep playing and performing as Chemical X?
Because it's what I love to do, and I think it's what we were meant to do. I don't know. That's probably the best answer. Plus all the fans that you know, keep us going, and singing our songs back to us. It means a lot.
I mean, all the shows, all the tours. I mean, it's great. It's definitely an experience. And I mean, everyone here, we've all been musicians for over, I want to say, like 5 to 10 years, all of us here. So I think this has always been our passion, and to like find, you know, these guys that like are my brothers, and be able to do this with them on a daily basis, and you know, just live our dreams. I mean, why would you want to leave that alone? Why would you want to quit that? So you know, we're gonna make it work, and it's already working, but we're gonna make it work even better.
The people, the music, the experiences, the whole nine. It's just, how often do you get to leave home as a regular 9-to-5 guy and do stuff like this and be here and talk to you guys and do all this cool shit? That's why we do it, man.
Chemical X was an idea that was in my head when I was a kid. I didn't have the name and I didn't have the songs written yet, but we are the band that I've always wanted to see and have yet to see. And that is why I will keep performing as Chemical X, because until I see another band doing it like us and doing it better, I can't hang up the guitar. I got to keep going. We're on a mission right now, you know. We got things to do. We got places to see, people to meet. And we're not going to stop. So if you're watching this, you know, you'll see us soon. And that's it.
Well, that concludes the interview. Goodbye!